Well, hello, I'm Vince, also known as PleasantKenobi on the internet, and today I have a very special hashtag free preview. Thank you to Wizard of the Coast for giving me a free preview for the new Adventures in the Forgotten Realm set. And yes, I did just say realm, not realms, and yes, I do speak a little bit too fast. I'm going to put the card directly on screen and cut to the chase so you can see it. I'm going to speak through what it does. I'm then going to hand over to my favourite DM, Rob the White Robert, to talk about how it fits with D&D specifically, mechanically, thematically, flavourfully. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about how I see as the card's place and its mechanical identity within Magic after that. My preview card is Teleportation Circle. Here it is in its normal frame, and here it is in its extended frame. It's a 4-mana white enchantment with the following triggered ability. At the beginning of your end step, exile up to one target artifact or creature you control, then return the card to the battlefield under its owner's control.
One of the great things about playing D&D is wish fulfillment. And when you play a wizard or an arcane spellcaster, there's nothing better than being able to teleport anywhere instantly. So when you hit level 10 and you can teleport anywhere, it's the best feeling in the world. It's when wizards really start to feel godlike. And to make sure that you're able to bring your friends, we used to have Teleportation Circle. Originally, Teleportation Circle was a marked area that teleported anyone who stepped into it to a specific location. This made it handy for moving adventuring parties to the entrances of dragon lairs, for example. Or, if you're a DM building crazy multi-level dungeons, teleportation circles can be used as elevators to move you around to different areas to give a really big scope to what it is you're building. Teleportation circles used to be like stargates. You'd see one and you'd never know what's on the other side. It's the real gateway to mystery. But in 5th edition, teleportation circles essentially dials you in to any other teleportation circle you know. So you can use it to teleport back to your home base, such as a temple or a guild or something like that. And that's something we very much see in this new card. You lay down the teleportation circle and your allies, the other cards that you play, can pop in and out each turn, and then you get the benefit. This is another example of the kind of really cool top-down design that I like to see in Magic the Gathering. They've taken the concept of a really cool, iconic spell that, to be honest, in D&D really feels very much utility, but gives it this entirely new definition and some really new elements to it that I'm really excited to see and I'm really excited to play with, particularly in Commander.
Right, let's talk about the card in terms of Magic the Gathering, with the most obvious comparisons being to Thassa Deep Dwelling and Conjurer's Closet. Thassa did see a small amount of standard play in like the elemental decks and things like that, and allow people to get huge amounts of value out of flickering their ETB effects, just end up not being good enough in quite a high-powered standard set. Thassa and Conjurer's Closet provide you it's a slow, and it's only once per turn, but it is a recurring value engine. So these sort of things are popular in Commander, especially the lower to mid power level Commander games. Teleportation Circle is exciting for a few reasons when compared to these other cards. Historically, Teleportation Circle, for example, is white, which is exciting. I have said in the past that it bugs me that blue often gets to explore the flicker space when white only gets it occasionally, with Thassa being a good example in the past of when I thought white should have had it over blue. This isn't to say that blue can't flicker things, I just think it's frustrating that white had such a limited card identity in the past, and blue got to do what white did, and often better. The exciting new part of this card though, and kind of unique to white's identity, is the ability to flicker artifacts. This gives you new ways to get further value out of ETBs like Contagion Engine in EDH, or gain incremental value every turn from an Ica Wellspring. It also allows you to untap a Gilded Lotus at the end of your turn, so you now have 3 mana accessible in your opponent's turn cycle, which means you can hold up counter magic or removal, or, I don't know, a Teferi's Protection. As for the card in context, it's always good to think about the card alongside what else has been spoiled in the same set, to think about standard and the changes it might bring together collectively to things like historic and modern and so on. Nadar and Barrowin of Clan Undur both have enter the battlefield effects that venture into the dungeon, and this makes me feel like a black-white dungeon deck in standard or similar might actually be really fun. I know I'm probably going to try playing it before I get bored of Arena or the same 2 decks in standard prior to rotation, probably using cards broken from the previous sets. Guardian of the Faith is probably the best white card in the set by quite a huge margin, and we're going to see play across multiple formats. And you can use it in conjunction with this to phase out any number of creatures you want to avoid wraths and similar. Shatter the Sky might still be in standard, honestly. There's so many sets and products now I can't keep up with what is in standard and what's rotating, but wrath effects that kill all your creatures can't kill your creatures if they're phased out. They simply do not exist until your following turn. It is great to see white getting flash enter the battlefield effects that are powerful, combat tricky effects or evasion style effects like Guardian has here. And it gets even better when you think that they're going to get fun and powerful flicker engines to go alongside those ETBs so you can use them recurring and ongoing. I love Teleportation Circle, not just because it's my preview card. I've said in the past that I'll try cards that I've previewed out, but this might be the most fun preview card I've got so far, and so on theme and flavour as well. I've played so much Flicker Wisp and Restoration Angel and Ephemerate and Momentary Blink and Eldrazi Displacer on this channel. They're probably the cards that featured the most alongside Leon Arbiter, Wasteland Ghost Court, 8th of Athalia, but I play a lot of Flicker in Legacy and Modern and Commander. I don't think a member of staff thought this at Wizards and gave me this on purpose, but it was just a happy accident and I love it. This card is sick. I cannot wait to play with it. The art is fantastic. Yeah, I'm super into this card. Can't wait to sleeve it up and play it, probably primarily in my Commander decks. I hope you've enjoyed the video and the little window into where we think the card is going to go. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, smash the bell, and don't forget to comment down below what you think of the card as well. Because the comments, not only they give me something to read when I'm having a poop, but they also help me to appease the YouTube overlords. They like it when you get engagement. So engage as hard as you can in the comments below. If you're looking to put the card on Reddit and you've somehow got to this point before trying, I've already put it on there. So you were too slow. I put it on there as this video came out. Thanks for watching. I've been Vince. I'll see you all soon. Ta-ta for now.